The quote is from NVK. This NVK is the CEO, I believe, the founder of CoinKite. CoinKite produces the cold card, which is the highest standard of Bitcoin security, in my opinion, and many other opinions in Bitcoin that I trust. So if you don't have a cold card, something that I would consider. I'm not selling it. I'm not sponsored by Cold Card. I'm just a very satisfied customer, sleep very well at night, knowing that wherever I keep my Bitcoin has never been connected to my laptop. It's a big deal. And I think people underestimate how big of a deal it is. So that's kind of going to be the focus today, I think. So NVK's quote, this was a tweet from yesterday. It's probably on Nostr too. But he said, always secure your Bitcoin as if it was 10 times what it is worth today. So always secure your Bitcoin as if it was 10 times more valuable than it is today, or priced higher than it is today. And I think that that's a very good, that's kind of how I've been thinking through this whole, my short time in Bitcoin. That's how I've been seeing this, is like, I don't really pay attention to what it's worth right now in fiat, because I know how unreliable that is to compare it to. So what I'm saying is prepare yourself to be very wealthy. If you're holding Bitcoin today, 2024, regardless of the amount, you're going to be ahead of 99% of the people on Earth. Assuming everything goes as we expect it to. And, more and more every single day, I'm more convinced that that's the case. Everything that's happening. And we're not going to talk about that today. But you have to be prepared for that in terms of your security, in terms of your inheritance stuff. If something were to happen to you tomorrow or today, would your family be able to figure out how to get your Bitcoin out of your wallet? I honestly think that for most Bitcoiners, so Bitcoiners are a very small percentage of the population for one. And I think that there's also a very small percentage of Bitcoiners who have actually communicated this with their families properly, or whoever is, next in line to get the Bitcoin if something were to happen to you. So one thing I would suggest is just get a piece of paper, single piece of paper. If it's more than a piece of paper, nobody's going to be able to understand that who's not familiar with Bitcoin. So get a single piece of paper, tell them where the information is, tell them what to do. And another thing I would consider in there is I would put two things on there. I'd say whoever your most knowledgeable Bitcoin friend is, whoever that is, if you don't have anybody, you could use somebody like me. Doesn't have to be me, but somebody like me. And the next part is why I think that will actually be possible. Because the next line, you're going to put who you can contact if you need help with it. And then you put another line below that saying, under no circumstances should you be sharing this private key, this backup phrase, these 12 words with anybody. So even if you contact this person, don't ever give them these 12 words. They should never need access to this. They can help you through it while you look at those words. But in terms of the 12 words themselves, the backup, nobody else will ever need to see that. And if they ask for that, run. It's kind of like when you're a kid and your parents teach you, if somebody asks you for candy, you run. It's the same kind of thing. If somebody's supposed to be helping you and they ask you for your backup phrase, run. So just be clear with that. On your one-page document, put where, how, if you need help, contact this person, but never ever under any circumstances, in bold, underlined, don't ever share this backup phrase with anybody, because if anybody else has this backup phrase, they now own our Bitcoin. So keep it simple. That's my advice for inheritance planning. So that's kind of, when we talk about preparing for this, you have to be ready for all that. You have to be ready for what's coming. Too many people are focused on the dollar value. Many people who own Bitcoin today are still too focused on what it's worth today. This is going to be a rounding error in 10 years from now. We're going to look back 10 years from now and laugh that you could get Bitcoin for $60,000. So very early, you have to be ready for this kind of stuff, though. You have to be living in the future, essentially, with holding your Bitcoin, with earning Bitcoin, all that kind of stuff. So with that in mind, let's get to it.